Okay, boys and girls, when we're multiplying by decimals, just like we did in the lesson today, you're going to count how many spots a decimal point is in, and then you place it in the product. So for an example, first one here, number 1, they're giving you the answer, 4,086. Now, when I go to look at the decimal point, in one of the factors, I see that it's 2 spots over, okay? 6 and 8100ths, the decimal spot is 2 spots over there. So when I have to put it in my answer, I'm going to also move it 2 spots. So I start at the right and I move it 2 spots. 1 spot, 2 spots. So my decimal point is going to go right there between the 0 and the 8. When I go and write my product, my answer, I will place a decimal point in the correct location. Okay. Same thing for number 2. They're telling us the answer. The answer is 5,336 if I were to multiply it without the decimal point. Now I look at the one factor. The decimal point is 2 spots in, 2 spots to the left. I'm going to do the same thing in my product. I'm going to move it 2 spots to the left. Excuse me. I go 1, 2, and my decimal point is going to be right there between both of the 3's. So my answer is now 53 and 36 hundredths. Okay, now the next one you do have to multiply and place a decimal point. So I simply multiply the 5 and the 6, which is 30, put the 0 down, regroup the 3. 6 times 5 is 30, plus 3 is 33. Now, here's my answers. Now I have to place the decimal, or my answer. Now I have to place my decimal point. I see the decimal point is 1 spot over in the 5 and 5/10. So I also have to put that in my answer, my product. I move the decimal spot. I always start at the right, and I move it 1 place over, and it'll be between the 3 and the 0. You could simply say this is 33. Now you're going to be doing that for number 4, number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now the only thing just to remember is, let me just erase this. There we go. When you're multiplying these numbers, even though this 7 is first, you start with the one that has more digits. It's always easier to multiply that way. So when you're lining up your numbers, you would start with 5 and 800ths first. Then put the 7, the whole number, as your second number there. Okay? If you were to do it the other way, obviously, it's not as easy. You could still do it, but work it out like this.